Hey everyone, welcome back to Vegiverse. Today, we're diving into solar energy, literally powering the future. Every hour, the sun blasts our planet with more energy than humanity uses in an entire year. Mind-blowing, right? For most of history, we couldn't tap into that power directly. That's changing fast thanks to the photovoltaic revolution. In this video, we'll unpack how we unlocked the sun's code, from its humble beginnings to massive solar farms. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see why solar isn't just an alternative, it's the future. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Let's jump in. First off, let's rewind the clock. How did we start harnessing sunlight for electricity? It began in 1839 with Edmund Becquerel, who discovered the photovoltaic effect, light creating electricity. It was a game changer, but back then, it was just a cool, super inefficient lab trick. Fast forward to the late 1800s, and Charles Fritz built the first solid-state solar cells using selenium. He even put a mini solar array on a New York rooftop, but efficiencies were under 1%. But it sparked interest. Then, in 1954, the real breakthrough hit at Bell Labs. Researchers created the first practical silicon solar cell, hitting about 6% efficiency. The New York Times called it the dawn of a new era. These cells were expensive, so they powered satellites in the space race, like Vanguard I in 1958. It took decades, but costs plummeted, dropping 20% every time production doubled, per Swanson's law. Today, solar's the fastest growing energy source globally. Pretty wild how a 19th century discovery became our ticket to clean power, huh? Okay, so how does this magic actually work? Don't worry, I'll keep it simple. At the heart of a solar panel is the photovoltaic effect. Sunlight is made of tiny energy packets called photons. When they hit a solar cell, usually made of silicon, they knock electrons loose from atoms. Photons give electrons the energy boost to jump free, creating electron-hole pairs, negatives and positives. We dope the silicon to make N-type and P-type. Where they meet, the p-n junction creates an electric field, separating charges and preventing them from recombining. Connect wires, and you've got direct current. A single cell makes about 0.5 volts, so we string them into panels, then arrays. From your rooftop to massive farms, it's the same principle billions of times over. Panels are blue due to an anti-reflective coating to catch more light. Cool, right? Now let's talk about where solar is making waves today. It's not just rooftops anymore. We're talking global revolution. Utility-scale solar farms cover thousands of acres and crank out gigawatts. Like India's Badla Solar Park, over 2 gigawatts, powering millions of homes cheaper than coal. Or Dubai's Mohammed bin Rashid Park, aiming for 5 gigawatts by 2030, mixing PV with concentrated solar for round-the-clock power. China's Tanger Desert Farm is like a solar Great Wall. But solar is also a lifesaver off-grid. Nearly 800 million people lack electricity. Solar fixes that. Simple home systems mean no more kerosene fumes, better health, and kids studying at night. Pay-as-you-go models make it affordable. For villages, microgrids power schools, clinics, even fridges for vaccines. Looking ahead, solar's getting sneaky. Building integrated PV turns windows into power generators. Skyscrapers could become mini power plants. Solar cars add miles from sunlight. Floating solar saves land and boosts efficiency. The possibilities? Endless. Of course, no revolutions without hurdles. Solar's intermittent. No sun at night or on cloudy days. Solution? Storage. Lithium-ion batteries, like Tesla's in Australia, store daytime power. We're also exploring flow batteries, pumped hydro, and green hydrogen. Materials are another challenge. Silicon's great, but we're hitting efficiency limits. Enter perovskites. These lab wonders jumped from 3% to over 25% efficiency in years. Stack them with silicon in tandem cells, and we're talking 30% plus efficiency. Quantum dots and organics add flexibility for weird shapes. Sustainability matters too. Mining materials raises concerns, but panels pay back their energy in under a year. Recycling's key. turning old panels into new ones for a circular economy. By 2030, expect even cheaper, more efficient solar everywhere.
Why does all this matter? The impacts are huge. Environmentally, solar slashes CO2, displacing fossil fuels, cutting emissions equivalent to millions of cars off roads.
It cleans air, reducing pollution-linked deaths, and saves water since no cooling needed. Economically, it's a job machine, over 4 million in solar alone. It boosts energy independence, shielding from oil price swings. For you, lower bills, free power after install, plus net metering to sell excess. But we need equity, community solar for renters, smart siting to avoid farmland conflicts. It's about building a fairer system. So, wrapping up, from Becquerel's spark to today's solar boom, we've unlocked the sun's code. It's combating climate change, fueling growth, and promising a sustainable planet. The future's bright, literally. What do you think? Ready to go solar? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you installed panels? Share stories. If this sparked your interest, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.